Hello, 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 Valtopia. Hey, honey. It's Val Cripps. I'm super excited you're joining me here, whether you're live or you're gonna watch the playback. Please do let me know. Say, hey, Val, I'm new here, or how you doing, Val? It's me. And I'll say hello, tell me where you're from, what's going on, and I really want you to join me today. This message is for you today. If you are a baller entrepreneur, maybe you're making 10, 15, 20K months. You used to make a lot more in corporate. You figured out that shit was killing you. You've gotten out of the corporate scene. You made your freedom business. You're actually guiding people. And suddenly you're finding that the stress and the tension that you had in the corporate scene is happening in your freedom business. What gives? What's going on? What are you doing? What are we going to do about it? That's what today's topic is. I love that you're here with me today. Say hello. Let me share this around and let's get started, honey. So this is for those of you, like I said, who are, you started your freedom business. I'm looking down here because I'm going to share this. Let me just leave that where it is at the top of the stream and share this. I'm going to share this into my free group, Valtopia. Feel free to join us. And I'm going to share it to my page. So let me just share it and then we'll get started. Feel free to share this. If you love this, if you're watching the replay or you're here with me live, feel free to share. This is an important message and the right people will hear. And it'll change their lives. Isn't that what we're doing here? Changing lives? Shifting into better gears? All right, I'm sharing this to my timeline. I can't wait for each of you to join me. And then I'm going to share this to my free group, Valtopia. And you should be in there if you're not. And say hello if you're here. Hi, Debbie. Hello. Of course, when I go live, I start to get all these messages. Hello, everybody. Say hello. You don't want to miss today. It's another fucking kick-ass power stream from me, Val Cripps, your mega master energy guide and mindset mentor. Say hello, honey. Say hello. I have a really great experience for you today, and I'm just going to share this into my group, and then we'll be ready to rock. Share this out if you want to join the party, and share the message. Sharing into Valtopia. And here we go. Here we go. Hey, Debbie, how are you? It's so good to see you. How's life? What's happening? Okay, so here's who this message is for today. This is for, like I said at the top of the stream, hello everybody that's joining. This is for those of you, perhaps you were in corporate. You were making a bunch of money per month in corporate and it was killing your soul and you took the brave leap, you got the fuck out of there, you started your own business, and now you're feeling the same stress and kind of constriction that you were feeling when you were living that corporate life. But this is your freedom business. You made the leap. You've got this new business. And you're also not quite coming into the income levels that you were making in corporate. What are you gonna do about it? What's going on? Who is interested in this topic? Put your comments. If you're watching the playback or you're watching live, I'd love to connect with you because here's what I see. Here's what I see. I'm talking to a lot of different amazingly gifted and talented people. And we have a gift, we have a desire to share our wisdom, our knowledge. We are connecting with clients and we are changing lives with our very presence and sharing what we do. And we're not feeling the ease and flow, this is who I'm talking to, that we thought we were coming into. And we're carrying this, there's two things that are happening on some level. We're carrying the old fears and trauma in our body that was and bringing it into our new experience, okay? And we're also not knowing the unknown and not allowing ourselves to expand into the unknown because we don't know it. And our ego mind is responding to the already existing fear in our body and telling us that we can't expand, that it's not possible. So we may, on a conscious level, have decided and made the leap and be taking great strides, but inside of our body, at a subconscious level, we're totally cock-blocking ourselves. Does anybody identify with this? And so you may have already invested thousands of dollars in a high-level coach to support you through this shift from moving from the old scene to a new world where you are your own boss and you do help others and you have this expanding, amazing personal business that's illuminating. And you may have taken that course and not felt the satisfaction of your growth. You may wonder what happened, why did I spend that money, and why didn't I shift? And you may have been left alone with yourself and your own confusion with some journal prompts or a group experience where you didn't do the work maybe, or the work didn't apply to you. What you're looking for is a personal assistance through those moments when you spin your wheels, when you get stuck in your own mindset that isn't letting you expand beyond where you are. And a lot of times, hi Rhonda, thank you, raising your hand. Hi William, welcome. If any of you want more information, just head over to Valtopia, VALTOPIA.com, and fill out the application. I look forward to seeing, I've been getting so many applications and I'm loving who I'm connecting with. In my clarity of who I'm meant to work with, I'm finding you guys and you're reaching out to me, and it's beautiful because we have work to do. I'm working with those of you who have already made the stride from beyond your previous life into your new life, where you do have a freedom business and you have systems and structures that have taken you to a certain point, and you just know, like I was speaking to a beautiful person today, you just know that there's meant to be more pleasure and joy in your life, but you don't know how to have it because that's not been your life experience. And we tend to hold on to what we have because we don't want to lose it, and in doing so, we keep ourselves stuck in the past and we don't move forward. And it really requires more than just some journal prompts and group experiences with more strategy to get beyond this. This is requiring a deep excavation at the subconscious level, at the body level, at the cellular level, at the DNA level, to regenerate who you are. Who you are, meaning when you come in to your first session with me, you begin to feel the energy and receive the vision of who you are far beyond where you are right now. The highest level version of you that is aligned to your desires and joy and pleasure and creation of fuck tons of cash, because you're in a space of, yes, this is me, and I am connecting into my passion and purpose, and I am truly connecting to those I'm meant to. And in being in that alignment and that energy, you're so magnetic and you are lit up. And because you lead yourself first by bringing the pleasure and the joy and the ease and the flow and the healing to your own being, you illuminate. You illuminate and you glow, and you actually connect with who you're meant to work with. And it becomes very clear what you've been doing that isn't aligned rapidly, and you shift. Now that phase can be destructive, and it's meant to be. It's meant to kind of break away anything that isn't aligned to your next future version of you and bring you into calibration and resonance with what is. And that is where a lot of people fall away when they're doing group programs or even one-to-ones, where their daily shift is not being addressed on a somatic level in the body. How many of you are resonating with this? Let me know. Let me know. Rhonda? So this is the kind of work that we do in my experience. Hi, Elaine, how are you? And I'm really enjoying speaking to so many of you in my inbox. You just need to fill out an application on Valtopia.com. And we can begin right away. We can begin today. I still have a little bit of time before I go get my kids today. But the problem that I see is a lot of people are trying to stay safe and are afraid to move beyond what they know. It's kind of working for you, so you don't want to, screw it up. And so many of us have been programmed with this fear of moving into the unknown, and this deep, darkly fear that we're going to end up homeless and screw it all up, and we'll have the added shame that we actually had the balls to believe in our vision and ourself and do what felt good. Yes, you do get to follow your desires. Yes, you do get to bring into fruition your dreams and what your soul is calling you to. And what you want to do is work with someone that sees it, feels it with you, and helps you constantly every day come into calibration closer and closer toward it, so that you don't spend a bunch of years spending money, spinning your wheels, messing up your relationships, and doubting yourself because you're lost in this kind of body sea of trauma and disbelief and confusion that we can clear up rapidly through energetic alignment. And then do the mindset work to shift our attitude, and take the brave, inspired action that comes from the clarity of your body and being. Isn't this powerful? William says, I don't know how. Well, this is the work that we do together in my one-to-one practice. So I talk about it a lot on all of my live streams, so you can go back and watch all my free videos that I've shared every day for the last 4 years. It's a process of clearing the energy inside of you that, we get addicted to who we were, and we get afraid to let go of who we were and become who we are really, who we are minus our parents, our grandparents, our ancestors, and really tapping into what is from our ancestors that is aligned to our soul magic, that is aligned to our desire, that is aligned to our highest version of ourselves, that was meant to be born and do exactly what's calling you. It is not selfish or foolish for you to tap into those desires and dreams that are calling you. It's fucking what you were born to do and be. I'm all about it. And you are a powerful creator. And in tuning into your deepest desires and finding out what inside of you thinks you're not allowed to have that, and actually working with someone who can help you clear that every day and come into full resonance with what is, you will achieve your dream desires and you'll be who you're meant to be. And in doing so, you will light up and activate your people that were meant to collaborate with you. That's what I'm experiencing with my coach and with my clients. It's like you plug into each other and it's like, because you're in alignment and you're in clarity with yourself, and you're not kind of scattered over here. You're not worrying about, should I ask that person? Is that really what I want? You're not feeling trapped by the system that you have and lack of creativity. These are all options for you to open up into. So who has questions or is super excited and is going to go over to the website and sign up today? That's what I want to know. So this isn't I have a couple different programs running right now, all one-to-one, powerful, deep, intimate, and immersive virtual experiences. We do everything over video. I'm a psychic empath, so I will feel your blockages in your energy field and resolve them with you, in permission with you, and teach you how to shift them yourself. This isn't an experience where I just do stuff for you and you lay back and suddenly everything happens and you're magically fixed. No, you're not in need fixing. You're incredible. You're incredibly powerful. And right now, the energy that you're plugged into isn't allowing you to see all of yourself. So the work that we do together is to unplug you from what isn't aligned energetically and in your mindset and your perceptions and your beliefs, so that you begin to not only take the inspired action you desire in your life to realign your relationships, the way you do work, what you're asking for, what you believe you can ask for, how to maintain your energy and keep getting momentum and growing into more and more of a positive situation. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, William. And in this energy, hey, Eric, you begin to have momentum, and we talk about how to maintain the energy, how to ramp it up, and it's a day-to-day process, because a lot of times what happens is you will feel that high resonance in the very first session that we have together, and then your ego will trip. And that's where people get lost. They go pay to work with amazing people, they calibrate up to the energy, and then you're left to your own. And there is a period of time for new entrepreneurs and spiritual entrepreneurs and people coming out of the old matrix into their own new way of being, where people get lost because they have trauma and fear in their body that they cannot transcend. You are not lazy. You are not fucked up. You are not a problem. You ain't broken. It is what it is. You get to find healers and gifted transmutational alchemists to help you release those addictions. It's literally addictive for you to hold on to your past and not understand how to come into your future. There is no fucking shame in your game. You are allowed to find the support you need to peel back those layers and truly tap into what your own cosmic genius is. And you get to do that. You get to do that. And you need to be very wary when you're investing in yourself with high-level coaches and mentors. If you have trauma and you have experienced spinning your wheels and you don't really know how to be in tune with your body and you haven't experienced pleasure, you need to find a guide that's going to address that on a one-to-one way and a day-to-day basis. Otherwise, you might find yourself lost in spinning your wheels and spending your money and feeling even more shame than you already felt to start with, because you're left alone with yourself in a corner in a journal, and you just feel like a dick because you don't know what to do with it. You need some daily support, and you need someone that's actually going to understand how to feel with you what you're feeling, what it means for you, why you get to release it, and understand what it feels like to also come into all the elation and bliss that you truly are. Each of us has a full spectrum of dark to light, and you get to be what you choose. You do. Yeah, you get back into the old shit. Well, that's where you know, how committed are you, Rhonda, to moving forward in your vision? And if you know that you can work with someone that can support you from retracting and shrinking back into that shit, you have to want it though. And that's what I want to say to those of you that are working with me. I love ambitious ballers like me. I like to work with people like me who are fully in. You are all in and committed to this process financially, energetically, on all the levels. And that means you're ready to deal with the boundary issues you have, the people pleasing you may have, the lack of empathy you have for yourself, and the support that you need to give yourself to become who you are. You will do the inspired actions that are coming through for you. You won't run away and hide or quit in the middle, because this means so much to you. Your vision is so great that you're like me, you're tenacious, and you stay the fucking course to the desired result of what you are being guided to. And when you sign up with me, you know that you're getting it, because I'm in there with you day to day. I mean, it means everything to me that my clients achieve their visions and goals. And sometimes I've worked with some people where they felt that great energy, and then their discrepancy between where they were in their life and their highest vision was so great that they needed to pause and kind of come back to me a little bit later. I'm looking for those of you that gap between your vision and you, doesn't matter. You're gonna come into it now. You've chosen, you're ready to invest, you know how much it is, and you can see on the application, and you know that by February, if you do overflow, or if you do create like a boss in 8 weeks, you are going to be a much higher level calibration version of yourself who is aligned to your pleasure, your joy, your desires, your dreams, your gifts, your awareness, your money, ability, your abundance, your connection to yourself and others. It's a fully integrated, immersive experience that's all about you just coming into a higher level version of you that does know what to do, that is certain and confident, that does magnetize to you exactly what you desire. This is the way this works. Okay, is that what you're doing? Is that the class that you're doing, William? Is that what you invested in? I know Elise. I've met her in person before. Hi, Charlene. Welcome. Hi, Nietzsche. So this is today's stream. This is really just an infusion of yes, you can. And I'm speaking to those of you who are maybe a little left-brained about your experience, because that's how you made your money in corporate, and now that's how you, or whatever you were doing before, and it was working for you in the beginning of your freedom business or your new lifestyle, and it's not working for you now, and you may even be kind of feeling really scared, and that scared is beginning to affect your health, and you're feeling energy trapped in your body, and you're not quite sure what to do. This is for those of you that perhaps you're making 10, 15K a month. Maybe it's starting to slip. You want to come up. You really desire to make 20, 25K plus monthly. And you know that you can, but you're kind of wondering, how are you going to do it right now and still feel that, you know, how do you come into more pleasure in your life? How do you connect into like that deep desire that just lights you the fuck up and connects you with who you're meant to? That's what we're going to do together. Okay? Tonight. Okay. All right. So, well, William, if you would like to check out my mentoring, go check out Valtopia.com for any one of you. Fill out the application, and I'll be checking my Gmail today before I go get my kids. If I get it in time before the weekend, even during the weekend, I'll take a look at it, and we could get started on Monday, okay? This is a powerful, deep fuck yeah kind of experience that isn't something nice. That wouldn't that be nice? No, this is a full-on investment in your life and business. This is a radical shift that you decide and you know you're going to get results in a huge way. Okay? All right, I'm so grateful for each of you. I keep looking down because I got a couple watch parties going down here, and I just want to make sure I'm not missing any comments. And I'm so grateful for your presence. Let me know if you watch the playback. Share this if this message is illuminating. The main message is that we each have energy and addiction stored in our body, and some of us need support to clear that energy in order to succeed in our dream life and find the right guidance that allows a totality of mind, body, and spirit shift. Not just one thing or not systems or, right? The whole picture. An integrated, powerful whole picture. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you probably Monday because I got my kids this weekend. Own your frequency, Supernova. There's nobody like you. See you next time.